inside my head. Will you still love me?
I finally finished unpacking all of my boxes last night, and wow, it feels like a huge weight is off my shoulders. But today I am going to MC Studios to pick out an outfit to wear for Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna take you guys along. Let's go.
When I call you up, when I'm down, here in Savannah, it's pouring rain. Palm trees in the porch light slip like cellophane.
So I just got home and I changed and got all comfy because that is just Mando when I get home. But I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to show you guys everything that I picked out, and I can't wait to show you. But what I will show you today is my apartment, the current state of my apartment. Obviously, it's nowhere near where I would like it to be, but I still kind of wanted to give you guys a little glimpse of what it's looking like so far. So let me turn my camera around. So for now, I have Octavius's setup in my room. I don't know if I'm gonna change it, but that's where it is for now. There's my bed and hamper, 2 closets, and of course I have my IKEA Hovet mirror. I love the exposed brick. I feel like I've already said that. Going over this way, we have the double doors, and I kind of have, oh, let me get it to focus. I kind of have a lot of bullshit in this section. This corner over here is supposed to be John's sewing corner, but we do need more storage space, so that's kind of what I'm working on right now. And this is just stuff that needs to be put away. Or not put away, but just put in proper places. My restroom is pretty much ready. Oh, I just got gifted the Jolie shower head. Let me turn on the light. I just got gifted the Jolie shower head, which I'm super stoked to use, but all of my stuff is already set and put away in here. Everything is inside the cabinet. And then going back over this way, we got a sleeper couch because now that we don't have an extra room, we really wanted our family and friends to still be able to stay over if needed. So we got this super cute CB2 sleeper sofa. And then in my corner over here is my temporary desk setup. I feel like it's a bit cluttered right now, but eventually I will spruce it up. Then I have a few of my picture frames and books and little trinkets over here. Again, everything is temporary. We have so much recycling and trash to get rid of, but we're still trying to figure out which day is the trash day here. And my kitchen's a bit of a mess, but that's just the way things go. Oh, and here's my fridge. We've kind of got the magnets and photos already set up, which is nice. Then over here on my windowsill, I need to prune this plant, but I've got this little guy here, and then some little trinkets over here. This is pretty much what I've got going for now. I am going to start editing a YouTube video now, and I will chat with you guys tomorrow because tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so I'm looking forward to that, and I will bring you guys along and show you guys the outfit I picked out from MC Studios. I'm currently getting ready right now to go, and since it's Valentine's Day, I want to do something a little more special than what I would usually do. So I think I'm gonna put on eyeshadow today. Usually I just put on blush and my eyebrows and a lip, but I will do something more with my eyes today. I literally only have one palette that I like to use. It's a Pat McGrath palette. Let me show you guys after I finish doing my blush really quick. Always put my blush on my cheekbones and across the bridge of my nose. A little bit under my eyes too. Okay, this is the Pat McGrath palette that I use. And it's a pretty neutral toned palette, but I do really like this sparkly purple shade right here. And I also use this brown shade a lot. I literally have to go right now, but I wanted to show you guys my outfit. This is giving Britney Spears music video. Then a midi skirt with some boots. I feel like this is a go-to look for me, but I am running late, so I gotta go. So yesterday was super chill. We ate good food, and then afterwards we ended up going to my apartment and just hanging out there. We intended to go bar hopping, but it just didn't happen, and my cousins ended up spending the night, so my sleeper sofa finally got put to good use. And then today we are gonna go to Astoria to go to the Moving Image Museum, which I'm super excited for because I've been meaning to go there, so I will take you guys along.
No way, I let them take you from me again. Please don't wake up, don't stay up. No way, I let them take you from me again. Please don't wake up, don't stay up.
I just got home. Today was half bust, half good. So after we left the Moving Image Museum, we wanted to go get dinner, but the first place that we initially intended to go to had a super long wait. So we ended up trying to find something else. And when we got to the second location, it was actually a different restaurant than what was listed on maps. But we ended up eating there anyway because we were just so hungry. And it ended up being okay. And then after that, we all intended to go home. But then my cousin was like, oh, I want to go to a lounge. So we found a wine bar to go to. And the first one that we picked ended up working out. So I'm finally home now. Feels nice to be on my bed. It's fucking cold outside and it's raining and I hate walking in the rain, and now I can't wait to wipe off my makeup. I just am happy to be under the covers, and I know John's gonna be home super soon so we can cuddle, which is really nice. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow yet. I think I want to do a story sale amongst some other things, so I will talk to you guys again very soon. I freaking ended up just bed rotting like crazy yesterday. I woke up and I didn't leave my bed at all, really. Oh, hi baby. Sorry, I just got distracted because my bunny went on my lap, but yeah, I woke up and I like doom scrolled the entire day. I couldn't bring myself to do anything. And also my eyes are puffy because I cried a shit ton yesterday because I freaked out and I thought that something happened to John, because usually when he goes to work, his phone's always on, so like I can see his location. But I thought that in the off chance that his phone died while at work, he went home and like something happened to him, and I didn't really know what to do. Obviously it was kind of just like a panic attack, an anxiety attack, but the day before somebody had gotten struck by a train, so I just like was thinking the worst and having a little freak out sesh. I even texted my friends and I was like, have you spoken to him? Because it was just really unusual for his phone to have been off, and he usually gets home from work around 6 and it was already like 7:30 by the time his phone finally turned back on. So yeah, I was kind of spooked. But anyway though, today we are going back to our old apartment to give it a good old clean out so that we can send a video to our landlord and get our deposit back. But there's quite a bit of stuff there still that we need to get rid of, so I will take you guys along for that today. So let's go. I'm eating my food on the floor. We're almost done. John is reattaching the old light fixture that they had on, and we're just doing some finishing touches. We just have to clean out our guest room, get rid of the bed and the rug that's in there. And then after that, we're going to head over to Goodwill to donate some of the stuff that we wanted to donate, and then finally head home. It hasn't been that much, but I feel like because the travel from our new apartment back to this apartment is really far, it feels like a lot. And my cousin actually leaves tomorrow, so I think we're gonna see him one last time tonight. And that's pretty much what we're going to do today. I can't wait to get home and just shower. I feel so disgusting, but I knew that I shouldn't have showered before coming here because I knew I was going to get dirty here. Let me finish my lunch and then I will talk to you guys again soon.
2 hours later.
We just finished cleaning everything out, so I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of the empty apartment now. It looks so much spacier. I mean, it was already kind of spacey because we didn't have much stuff to begin with, but whoa, it feels crazy with nothing in here. So over here is the kitchen. Everything's empty. All this stuff on the counter is stuff we're taking back home. It's like our purses, totes, and things. Entire living room empty. Then going into bedroom number 1. It feels so much bigger than when all of my stuff was in it. Also, don't mind the smoke detectors if you hear them in the background. They all need battery replacements, but I'm not doing that for them. Then here's our office space. I really wish that I tried a little bit harder with this office space, but I think I just felt so, oh, there goes the smoke detector. I just felt so uninspired living in this neighborhood that was really, really far away and, you know, not very close to my friends and very many things that I like to do. Also, all of our electricity's off, so you won't be able to see inside the bathrooms. We have some stuff that we're taking home in the foyer, and then here is our second bathroom, all cleaned out. And the final bedroom. This is where I initially stayed when I first moved into the apartment. It's a lot bigger than the other room, and it has a bit of closet space, but I really like the natural light in the other room, so that's why I decided to stay in there. I made this the guest room. It feels really weird to be in here because although I'm really happy to have moved, I do feel a little bit melancholy, or bittersweet, I guess is the better word for it. because this was my first apartment here in New York, and I did spend a lot of time here with John, and I feel like I grew a lot during my time here, changed a lot. So it feels like I'm shedding an old version of myself one more time, and I'm transforming once more. Also, I was thinking about what I said earlier this morning about doom scrolling yesterday, and I've been grappling with my sobriety for some time now. I'm pretty good about staying sober, but I do typically give in to I won't say peer pressure, but I do give in to drinking when there's a special occasion like a friend's birthday or my family is in town, which is very, very rare. But I think when I do go out and drink, I tend to overdo it. I lack self-control, which is why I choose not to drink very often, because I think it makes me do things that I regret doing, and I just don't feel like I energetically align with that. The entire reason why I even spent all day bed rotting yesterday is definitely because I drank the days prior, and I think it always throws me for a loop. It makes me lose structure in my life, and I'm at a point in my life where I just crave structure because it makes me feel sane and on track and like I'm moving towards something that's good for me. And then I also realized that my nervous system is so cooked. Like the anxiety attack that I had yesterday, because I had this irrational fear that something bad happened to John. And maybe it was partially the drinking, but I think I am also realizing that I am still dealing with some pretty severe attachment and abandonment issues, and it doesn't feel good. It makes me feel like even though I'm in such a transformational stage in my life, or have been for the past year and a half, why does it feel like I'm not quite where I'd like to be yet? It feels like time is passing really slowly, or my progress is passing by really slowly. And when I think about that, it puts me in a little bit of a depressive state, but I know that I can't have that mindset. I know that I have to keep moving forward. I can't dwell. It was just food for thought. Like, wow, I had this nervous breakdown, but why? Like, why is that? And how do I move forward from that? These are just like some little side thoughts that I wanted to include in here, some things that I've been going through. And yeah, I'm gonna see my cousin tonight, so I will probably hop back on and vlog then. So until then, toodles. Whoa, my hair looks crazy, but I just got done getting off the phone with my mom and one of my close friends, Anne. I usually talk to my mom every morning, and then Anne I'll speak to every few days. But I was just thinking about what I said the other day about sobriety and struggling with it, and I feel like struggling is the incorrect term because I don't drink very often. It's more so that whenever I have family in town, I excuse myself from not drinking, which I don't think is the right thing to do, especially when I know, like, every time I drink, I immediately regret it the day after, whether it be for doing and saying embarrassing things or simply because I feel like shit the next day. When something truly just doesn't feel good to your body, I think it's really important to take note of, and I think I'm just a little bit disappointed in myself because every time I do drink, it does throw off my daily structure, because usually I get up, I have caffeine, work out, and then go about my day with work or whatever it is that I need to do. And the day after I drink, I typically bed rot, especially if I'm hungover, and I just really can't afford to do that at this stage in my life. And you know, even though I don't drink very often, because my cousin was here, we did go out quite a bit, and I think I'm just feeling not regretful for having seen my family. I love spending time with my family. If there's one thing about me, I truly enjoy being around my loved ones because they're kind of the only people in my life that I don't feel like I need to put a mask on for, and no matter what I do, they always support me. And I think I can speak more on this another time. I don't think I'm ready to share how I feel about this online, but I feel a bit isolated here in New York. I think it's been really hard for me to come by people that I truly feel like I connect with, like, deeply in my soul. That's not to say anything bad about New York or the people that live here. I love New York. It's more just that when I do meet someone, sometimes, and this is not about anybody specific, this is just an experience I've had whilst living here, more often than not, they will say something that I find odd and that I don't really align with, so then I kind of just choose to close myself off. Not close myself off, but create somewhat of a distance. Sorry, I'm going off on a bit of a tangent, but yeah, going back to drinking, I just feel like it throws everything off for me. It throws everything off for me, and I do really well with staying on task and being productive and not really going on my phone too much, but when I bed rot, I do doom scroll, and that's like something I've been trying really hard not to do lately. And of course it's okay to have a hiccup, but I really want to get my life back on track now. So today I will probably edit a little bit and do some things that will make me feel better almost immediately, like cleaning. There's this sconce that I want to put up in my room too, so I think I'm gonna do that today. But yeah, I just wanted to share that little bit with you guys just because I am very vocal about being sober, I guess. I guess sober isn't the right word because I do allow myself to drink very rarely, but I am vocal about like doing my best to live my best life. Doing the best for myself, to honor myself in order to live my best life and move towards the life that I want. And this week I don't think that I did that, but it's okay because what I really like about a new week is that it feels a bit like a reset from the last, and I don't want to carry over guilt from my previous week. I just want to move forward because that's all I can do. Let me get started with my day now. I do want to make haste because it is 11 a.m. now and I am getting hungry, so that will probably be the first thing that I do. got up from a nap right now. It's so crazy how it's only like 5, but it's already so dark outside. It makes me feel like the day goes by so quickly, or like I've wasted my day, but I know I still have a lot of time left to do things that I want to do. I was feeling a little tired, so I decided to put my head down for a little bit and have some rest. I've been getting up quite early every day for like the past week now, so it felt nice to catch up on some sleep. I am eating a fruit platter. Let me turn my camera around. Little refreshing plate to wake me up. And here's my cute little Squeak. He keeps jumping all over the bed right now. I think he wants some fruit. Or to hop on the floor and chew up my hamper. Come here, baby. Oh, bye. He has pellets right now, which is like the most important thing in his life to him. Just look at that little face. He looks like a slug. I love him. Anyway, I'm gonna... Muscat grapes are so good. I'm gonna finish my fruit platter. I decided I'm not gonna put up the sconce today because it's too hard for me to do it by myself. I'm gonna wait till John gets home from work tomorrow because he's off early tomorrow and do that with him. And I also want to change out the light fixture in my kitchen, so hopefully I can do that tomorrow. For the rest of the night tonight, I am just going to start editing and chill, I guess. Yeah, my house is pretty clean right now. There's not really that much for me to do. Oh, I'll also shower. I feel like that'll help me feel a lot better. The nap really helped, the fruit platter is helping, and I know that after I get some editing out of the way and shower, I'm gonna feel that much better. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night. I just got out of the shower, and right now I'm like half journaling, half making a to-do list. Not really a to-do list, but more so a list of ways I would like to create more structure in my life, because as I've mentioned, I feel like things just haven't been routine for me, and I'm the type of person that needs routine in their life to stay productive. And one of the things that I would like to implement is, actually, what's today's date even? Oh, it's the 20th. One of the things that I would like to implement is meal prepping. I have a bunch of groceries, and I would like my meal prepping day to be on Sunday, but my groceries are gonna go bad, so I think I'm gonna work on that tonight with John when he gets home. I have ground lamb, so I'm gonna make some lamb meatballs. I don't have a recipe that I'm going to go off of. I'm kind of just going to wing it, but I think I know how to make it taste good, so fingers crossed. And then other than that, I really want to get back in the habit of waking up early again. So meal prepping, sorry, I'm like writing it down, I don't want to forget. Meal prepping Sundays, but today I will do it today, or this week I will do it today. Then waking up at 7 a.m. every morning. 7 a.m. Work out. I haven't worked out in a while now. I want to say like a month, maybe even more. I feel like I usually do yoga or Pilates, so I want to get back into that. So work out 5 times a week. And then to stay on top of my freelance work, I really want to have a dedicated content day. I do already kind of do that. I don't record every single day. Unless it's for vlogging, sometimes I do whip out my camera and record every single day, but I feel like that's a little bit different than setting up my iPhone on a tripod and like recording actual planned content. I feel like vlogs are more go with the flow. But as for planned content, freelance and for myself, I do want to have a dedicated content day, and I think for freelance, it really should be on Fridays. So freelance Fridays. And then for content creation for myself, because I have kind of fallen off the face of the earth on Instagram and TikTok, and I think it's subjective, right? I think for me, if you've been following me for a long time, then you know that I usually post almost every day, and I haven't really been doing that for the past month now. And you know, I think for the average person, that's not really like a social media break. That's like regular for them, but for me, that is a really big break, and I do want to get back into the groove of things. So I think for my own pages, I would like to start filming on maybe Mondays. I feel like Mondays is a good, it's a good day just because it's the start of the week and I can start out fresh with new ideas. I can maybe like compile ideas on the weekend and then execute them on Monday. So Monday, content creation. Will I actually abide by this plan? I'm not sure, but I do think that writing it down is going to help me a little bit in making sure that I do take care of things that I need to take care of. I have been trying to build this structure in my life for some time now, and I really do want to get there, because I feel like when I do implement some sort of schedule in my life, I tend to get a lot more done, and I have more of a clear mind to have bigger dreams, essentially. I don't think that's the right way to put it. Like, I feel like I'm always dreaming big, but when I get a lot of the things that I need to do out of the way, it allots me the space to do more. To be quite honest, dealing with depression has been quite hard. I feel like some weeks I do really well, and then others I kind of just fall off, and I've been a recluse for some time now, but I don't think being a recluse stops me from doing the things that I need to do, whether it be chores or feeding myself or taking care of work. It's more so just that I think it makes the depression worse sometimes. And as I've mentioned before, or as I mentioned in my last favorites video, something I've been craving a lot lately is human connection, and it's been really difficult finding that here in New York. I don't really have that much to say about it right now, but it's just something that I've been thinking about lately, along with this structure that I want to build in my life. But anyway, I am going to get started with the rest of my night, and I will talk to you guys later.